In today's video, we'll be taking the short ram intake and turning it into a true cold air intake system. That way the supercharger stays nice and cool. Let's go ahead and get started with this process. What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be making a cold air intake. This is technically a short ram intake. This is the DX model, so it doesn't have the hole cut there. So I was either going to take this down that direction or cut a hole down there, run a pipe, and make the filter as close to the front bumper as I can. The way we can get some direct airflow and suck cooler air from outside the engine bay, because that's the proper way to have a cold air intake. And I need as much air cooling as possible, since the Jackson Racing Supercharger does not have a heat exchanger, which is one of the many downfalls of a Jackson Racing Supercharger. Luckily, they do make kits so we can get this modified to where it will have a heat exchanger and it will lower the intake temps. Right now, the intake temps haven't been a problem, but I know that the more boost I run with it, the more problems I will have. But so far, it's doing really good. Engine's holding strong, tuned on E85. It's pulling really good, so I'll put a little clip here just of a second gear pull, and yeah. As you can see, that was just a little second gear pull into third, and I let off. But yeah, it's definitely running really good, but we can get a little bit better out of it by making the air cooler from the outside. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just gonna start messing with the intake pipes I have, see what I can get to work, and then we'll eventually wrap all of them in the gold heat tape. I don't have any right now, or I'd do it right now. Because this heat tape does actually work. This is DEI's gold reflective heat tape, and we want as little heat to soak into the metal, and since the radiator fan is here, it will blow heat onto it. This does a really good job at deflecting heat. So if you need more videos of that, definitely go to the YouTube search and type in DEI gold reflective tape. There's tons of good videos of people proving that this stuff works. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so we got the hole cut out there. As you can see, it will need repainted, so I've got my rubbing alcohol water mixture spray. I'll just clean the surface area. Then we'll be using the gloss yellow, the same exact yellow that I used to paint this. Just basically touch that spot up, and then we can put the intake pipe there, and probably have to chop that one, and we can use that one for the bottom half. Make it come out about right here. So the air filter will be right behind the front bumper. Now, if you're wondering about water, will it suck it up? Yes, but I will be getting a bypass filter sometime, putting it up here, which does help. The best option is one of those bypass filters or one of the waterproof bags that goes over the air filter. Those work really well. So I'm just going to do this for now. I'll try not to drive it too much in the rain, but it hasn't been raining like crazy over here, so we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so I still need to get some clamps on here and right here, but this is what we have so far. The pipe stops right here, and the air filter can go on, and it'll be up out of the way. And you could always make a box that kind of just separates so water doesn't splash on the filter. But like I said, we'll figure that out. We're probably just going to get, like I said, a bypass filter or something up top. So that way, if that water gets sucked into that filter down there, it'll start breathing from a bypass filter. But so far, it's looking pretty good. All I got to do is put the filter on and get some clamps on, and it should be good to go. Alright, there it is. It's nice and sturdy. It is touching a little bit. We can actually widen that out just a little bit more and probably put a bracket on just to kind of stabilize it a little bit more, but it's all tightened down. Everything's fitting. Well, there's the filter. Comes right out from the top, and it'll sit right behind the bumper. So the only thing left to do is go give it a test pull, see how it holds up, make sure it's doing good. Well, we got to put the bumper on first, so we'll put the bumper on, go do another test pull, and see how she does. Alright, so it definitely made a difference. The air is kind of cool tonight, so it's super good. It hadn't fallen off. If it ever does fall off, my tire will run it over and it'll be trash. But I've got a spare filter up there just in case. But yeah, it definitely sounds louder. You can actually hear the supercharger, probably because it's outside the engine bay now. But sounds good. It's pulling good. I'm really happy with this as a daily. So I need to get the door jambs painted so that it matches the outside. But that's a simple task. That'll be on the other channel. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you guys don't know what channel I'm talking about, link will be in the description to my other channel. So it works really good. So I'm really happy with it. Next thing I need to do on the next video is charge the AC up and put the belt on for the AC. It's not quite hot enough yet for it, but it wouldn't hurt to have it on there. But yeah, so I'm super happy with the way it turned out. This intake pipe is ice cold right now. Holy crap. That's really gonna help. This part's cold. That's not normal. And that's warm. It's not even hot. And I did back-to-back pulls. So I think I'm gonna call it a night on this video. I know it wasn't anything absolutely crazy, but I'm trying to get you guys content while I'm working on funds for some other things so that we can get even more done. So hopefully I'll have the cam soon. Might just go ahead and throw it in here, give it a little extra oomph, and then we can go to the dyno. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely hit the like button. That helps the channel grow so much. I do have merch for sale, so hit up my Instagram. Go through my Instagram. You can see the merch and message me on there. Instagram.com/Texas Honda Channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.